Hey loves, so your girl's on a roll. I'm back with another dress tutorial.
Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy.
Today's video is going to be on this simple and cute beginner-friendly wrap dress. If you guys want to learn how to make this wrap dress, then keep on watching. So for this video, I'm going to be using the same pattern that I used in my last video, which was the one shoulder dress. So now I'm just laying out my fabric, and I'm going to show you how I position my pattern on my fabric, and then I need to cut out two pieces for the front.
We don't have to move so fast, baby, I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time, looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy.
So I felt like the neckline was a little bit too high. I'm just going in and making some adjustments so that it's a little bit deeper. This again is optional.
You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust.
So I'm repeating this for the other side as well.
Get on with the cherry on top. Be one of the things
So I'm folding my fabric so that I can cut out the back. I'm using the same pattern to cut my back. I just folded the top half and I folded it in half, and I'm placing the pattern on the fold. And now I'm just cutting out my back piece for the dress. I'm going to show you guys how I basically pin the side seams. And I'm just sewing the side seam down at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. And then you want to repeat that on the other side as well. Now I'm showing you guys how I cut my binding pieces. And I'm also showing you how I cut the strings for the wrap part of the dress. So I'm just doing that all at the same time. You want to cut it at the wrap pieces at 2 inches wide, and then the strip pieces at 1 inch. And I don't have a measurement for how long I want it to be, but just make it as long as you can. And now I'm just showing you guys how I start stitching on my binding. You want the binding to either go on the right side of the fabric, or you can do it on the underside and it can be like an exposed type of binding. I think I ended up switching it after because I liked the exposed look. So now I'm just showing you guys how I roll over the binding towards the front of the dress. And I'm going to pin that in place. And you have to take your time with this. This actually took me forever to do, so.
Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for.
I hope you guys understand what I'm doing. So I'm just basically rolling it over and I'm pinning it. So you don't want any of the edges of it to show. You want it to have just a clean finish, and then you're going to go on your sewing machine and you're going to top stitch that. So if you have any questions, you can just message me down below and I'll be able to answer your questions. So now, as I said before, I'm just going in and I'm just top stitching as close as I can to the edge of the binding. And I'm showing you how your binding should look. Now I'm working on the straps. The straps is the same thing. You're just going to turn it in till you don't see any exposed raw edges, and you're going to stitch over top of that. So now I'm just showing you how I pin the back straps to the dress. I measured 4 inches from the side seam, and that's where I'm going to place my strap. So on both sides, you need to be about 4 inches away from the side seam. And then I'm going to just secure that down with my sewing machine. I don't actually show you when I do that. Now I'm just showing you where I place my wrap string, and it's going to just be at the top of where the dress starts, around the waist. So I'm super happy with how this dress turned out. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.